The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Our very own Mia Dorsey was awarded the People's Choice Award from the U.S. Congressman Michael Cloud. Let's check it out.
Good morning, Cats America. Today I'm here with Mia Dorsey. So Mia, we hear you won the People's Choice. How do you feel about that?
I'm super excited. I'm really glad everyone voted for me. Thank you. My mom called me and she was like screaming about it. It was a pretty big deal.
That's cool. Where can we see your artwork around Calallen?
You can see it in the Corpus Christi office at Congressman Cloud, like his office.
Thank you, Mia. And now I'll send it over to Congressman Cloud.
And I'm also delighted to announce that the two People's Choice winners, Dad's Favorite Hobby by Bobby Catalano and Virtue of Women by Mia Dorsey. These pieces of art will be displayed in the Corpus Christi and Victoria District offices for all that come to visit. I want to thank all of you. Thanks so much for the talent and time that you've put into these. It was awesome to see them. Great work. Thanks to all of you who voted and our judges. We appreciate your participation. Every piece that was submitted was incredible, and it's always such a difficult decision to make by our judges, but thank you so much.
Ms. Compton's class has the automatas in the library for all to view and vote. Caden has the rundown.
What's up, Calallen TV? I'm Caden. I'm here with Ms. Compton and Ian. Can you tell me the meaning behind this project?
Yes, so this is my Intro to Engineering course, and this is the part of the year where the students design an autonoma, and so it's a mechanical box that they study motion and putting things together, and so they have a lot of fun with it, but there's a lot more to it in the learning end.
Thank you. Now, Ian, what was the best part about this project?
I think the best part was you just get to be creative and have fun and trying to learn new dynamics and get things to move in the right motion.
I'm here with Fern. Can you tell me who you voted on?
I voted on number 16.
Thank you. And what made number 16 so interesting?
It just looked kind of interesting the way the thing moves and all the features it does.
All right, thank you, Fern. Now back to the studio.
Mrs. Johns is still working hard putting on labs for her pre-AP students. Emma spoke to her about the reactions lab.
Hey cats, I'm here with Miss Johns. So Miss Johns, y'all are doing a lab today. Can you tell me what y'all are doing?
Well, actually in pre-AP we're ending our year. We're kind of pulling everything together and doing a full unit on just types of reactions, redox reactions and acid-base reactions. And so what I have today is set up. You can see they have 5 different reaction types that they're doing. They're doing the reactions, seeing kind of what chemical reactions look like, and then they'll sit down, identify, assign oxidation numbers, do all the work part. But this is to show them that I'm not just talking, that actually chemical reactions do happen, and so it's a good way for them to actually see them in practice and hopefully have a little fun today and enjoy chemistry. That's what I want. This is our last lab of the year, so we're trying to have a good time and be safe, but learn a little bit.
Perfect. And can you tell me what the purpose of this lab is?
That's it. Just see reactions in place, because we identified there's 5 basic types, and then within the types you can have redox reactions, precipitation reactions, and different things like that. And so what they're doing is they're getting an example of all 5, and so hopefully they can identify the 5 types, which ones they saw, and then beyond that go into it and identify them either as redox precipitation reactions. We're not doing any acid-base today because we did a titration already. But anyway, that's what we're doing today, and they're kind of just seeing different things and how reactions work, and that you actually do get new products, that it's just not talking, it actually does happen.
Well, that's really cool. Thank you, and back to the studio.
Staying with Miss John, as she teaches all levels of chemistry, regular, pre-AP, and AP, she conducted another lab making slime. William has more.
Hi, I'm William Nolan. I'm here with Ms. Johns. So Ms. Johns, today your regular class has made slime.
Yep.
How did they do that?
Well, actually we mixed some water and some glue, and then we had some starch that had some borate in it, which is or boric acid, and then stick it together. So what happens is it's called an IMF. It's an intermolecular force from a chemistry standpoint, and the glue sticks together through an intermolecular force of the hydroxide ions that are on the very ends of those molecules. And we kind of disrupted the way the glue interacts with one another by adding the boric acid, and it's not sticky, but it sticks together, and you can pull it apart and do all those things we're doing it today. So it's some cool chemistry, but basically, again, this week was their week. They worked hard all year. They've been a wonderful class, and so we just kind of said, what would you like to do? And we made ice cream one day. Yesterday, we didn't get to do anything because of the awards presentation. And then today, one of the things they wanted to do is make slime. So that's what we're doing today, is making a little slime.
Mr. Smith had his students working on a pH lab to ultimately make a rainbow. Let's see if they were successful.
Good morning there, Calallen TV. My name is Logan Braza. I'm currently here with Mr. Smith. So, Mr. Smith, we hear that your students are indeed doing a lab. Can you tell me more about that lab, sir?
Yes. So what they're doing is their goal is to make a rainbow. And the way they're going to make a rainbow is we have this thing called a universal indicator. It is a compound that changes color as pH changes. So it goes from acidic with low pHs below 7 to basic with higher pHs above 7, they change colors. And they can actually produce a rainbow if they get the right balance of acids and bases at each pH level. So what they're going to see is they're going to see a lot of pretty colors, and they're going to see that the acid and the base, it doesn't take much to make something very acidic, and it doesn't take much base to make something very basic.
That's cool. And can you tell us what your students will learn from this lab?
Well, they'll learn about how indicators work. And indicators are really cool. You can make an acid-base indicator at home with some purple cabbage and just make some purple cabbage juice. All right, but they'll learn how indicators work, and they're also going to learn about acid base and the equilibrium that acids and bases form.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. I am now here with Mika Chase. So Mika, can you tell me, how fun is this lab for you so far?
This is the most fun lab I've ever done in my entire life.
That's so great to hear. And we know that this lab has something to do with acids and bases and turning those into colors of the rainbow. Can you tell me what colors you've made so far, Mika?
So far, we've made red, orange, yellow, green, and blue, and violet, so all the colors of the rainbow.
Wow, that's so great to hear from you, Mika. And with that, now back to the studio.
Hernster's that's your slide.
Hernster's Lord of the Rings Marathon will be coming up in June, an annual tradition for current and past AP students. It'll be an all-day affair, and Alana has more.
Hey Wildcats, I'm here with Coach Hernster. So Coach Hernster, I heard you had your annual Lord of the Rings Marathon coming up. Could you tell us more about that?
Yeah, this year our Lord of the Rings is the third annual one, the third time I've done this. We'll be in the FEMA Dome on Friday, June the 9th. I know that's after school ends, but I wanted to give the kids something constructive and safe to do during the summer. And so we start at 8 o'clock in the morning. Don't be late. It's a little over 12 hours of movie. And so we'll be having a marathon from about 8 in the morning till about 8:30ish at night. And I provide pizza and sodas and water and that kind of stuff. I ask them that they bring snacks or anything, breakfast if they want to have breakfast, coffee, that kind of stuff. And make sure you bring a comfy chair because it's 12 hours of movie and your legs and backside are likely to get a little bit numb if you just sit there in a hard plastic chair the whole time.
Well, that sounds awesome. And how do you think they've been anticipating this?
We talk about it a lot in class. I reference those movies a bunch on, different themes and things that we study, and so many of them haven't seen it. So this is a chance for most of them to see it for the first time, and for me, it's awesome to get a chance to share something new with somebody for the first time. So I always really look forward to it.
Well, that's awesome. Make sure everyone to come back to the studio.
Brooke, I heard that you were planning on attending that marathon.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. I had Hernster for my past 2 years for freshman and junior, and I've never watched Lord of the Rings, so I'm really excited to watch it with one of my favorite teachers and a lot of my friends.
Sounds fun. And band students were working on recording the school and fight songs. Let's send it to Hope for more.
Thank you, Wakers, and good morning, Wildcats. My name is Hope, and I'm here with Callie. So, Callie, what were y'all doing today?
So today we're recording our school song and our fight song.
Thank you. And what were y'all doing that for?
We're doing it to have a better recording so that we can track our progress over multiple decades so that we see how the band progresses.
Thank you. Now that's all back to you.
Now let's send it to Brooke with a rundown on sports.
Thank you, Brooke, and good morning, Wildcats. Our softball team will play Needville in round 4 for a chance to play in the state tournament. Games will be in Victoria. And golf returned from going to state. The girls' team took 8th, and I scored 5th individually out of 72 girls. Logan caught up with me for more.
Good morning there, Calallen TV. My name is Logan Barraza. I'm currently here with Brooke Caldwell. So, Brooke, we heard that you got 5th in the state and 8th on your team. Now, getting 5th in the state is a very big achievement. How does that feel, Brooke?
It's pretty exciting. I know I didn't do what I wanted to. I was hoping to get top 3, but I was only 4 strokes away from first place, so that was a good thing. And I'm really proud of my team. I think we worked really hard, and yeah.
Wow, 4 strokes away from getting first place. That's awesome to hear. Now, also congratulations to your team and you. Now, what do you think it was that drove you to try to achieve top 3, Brooke?
Well, I started golfing my freshman year, and it's always been a big thing that I'm pretty new to golf still, and so I wanted to prove everybody wrong, saying that I wouldn't be able to ever, be good and go play college golf, so I just wanted to prove everybody wrong,
That's awesome to hear, and I'm so glad that you were able to prove everyone wrong. And just curious, what were the weather conditions during your matches?
The first day it was extremely hot. There was no wind at all. There was not a single mile per hour. So, toasty, sunburn. And then second day it was extremely cloudy and sprinkling the whole round. So that's it.
That's awesome to hear. And I just want to throw it back to a previous question. You did say that you plan on doing college golf. Is that true, Brooke?
Yeah, I'm hoping to be able to get a scholarship somewhere good. I have a couple colleges under my belt, but I'm not signed anywhere yet.
That's great to hear from you, Brooke. And with that, now back to the studio.
And that is the latest on Calallen Sports. Now back to the anchors.
Thank you, Brooke.
Now here's Candace with today's weather forecast after this short break.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Today's weather is brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Happy Thursday, everyone. We're feeling pretty hot and humid here in the coastal bend, starting to see some of that summer-like weather make an appearance. We're looking at some sunshine right now with a hot temperature of 82 degrees. We're looking at 2% chance of rain, and the winds blowing from the southeast at 2 miles per hour. Looking currently at our radar right now, we're looking pretty dry here in Corpus Christi. We're looking at a little bit of rain activity in Victoria, but nothing to worry about. And also all of South Texas, we're looking pretty dry, for the time being. Looking further on into the rest of the day, temperature is going to rise up to 86 degrees at 12, get as high as 88 at 4, drop down to 80 degrees later on tonight. Along with those hot temperatures and also that sunshine today, if you have any outdoors activities, make sure to bring some water because it is going to feel pretty hot outside. Percent chance of rain also is going to stay pretty low at 1% until 4, pick up to 4% at 8 o'clock tonight. And the winds are going to be blowing from the east-southeast at 6 miles per hour at 12, pick up to 11 miles per hour from the east-southeast at 4 o'clock tonight, and then drop down to 10 miles per hour from the southeast at 8 o'clock tonight as well. Looking further on into the rest of the week's weather, we're looking at some more sunshine and a hot temperature of 90 degrees. Tomorrow, we're looking at temperatures dropping down to 89 degrees, a little bit of clouds coming up that sun on Saturday, and then dropping down to 87 degrees on Sunday with more sunshine. Percent chance of rain also increasing to 8% tomorrow, 23 on Saturday, and 24 on Sunday. And the winds are going to be blowing from the south-southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour on Friday, 5 to 10 miles per hour on Saturday, and also Sunday. Also, the Shrimpery is here in Aransas Pass this weekend, starting on Friday all the way up to Sunday. Will be the perfect time to go and enjoy that festival if you would like. It's all from weather. Have a great one, and back to the anchors.
Thank you, Candace.
Yes, of course.
And that's all your announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So, Maddie, what do you call an illegally parked frog?
I don't know, Brooke. What?
A toad.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at CalallenTV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos. This Saturday will be our last weekly review, so go check it out.
And as always,
stay classy, Calallen.